When I was a boy, I liked me Rom Space Knight. I don't know why. It was just, his name was Rom Space Knight. He had a sword. He had a sword, right? Yeah. And and Marvel did a comic of it, even though it was a Parker Brothers toy, I think, right? So they had the license, like they did with Star Wars for a while and G.I. Joe.
Was it Parker Brothers?
Parker Brothers, and then it became Hasbro.
Okay.
And that's how now Paramount basically has the film rights to Rom Space Knight.
Right.
And
they're creating a Transformers shared universe.
Exactly, with Mask, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Rom. Am I missing one? I feel like that's about it. And they got a hell of a writer's room. They have like,
Pulitzer Prize winning.
Michael Chabon, Pulitzer Prize winner.
And but Forbes had a theory about Transformers 5, which revealed this week that it's called Transformers: The Last Knight.
Right.
Like, who's the knight? And then Forbes looked at the new kind of logo for Transformers: The Last Knight. The lettering was different, and the sword coming down through it. And they looked at the lettering of the new Transformers logo and the lettering and the old Rom Space Knight Marvel Comics logo.
Right.
And it was similar.
Yes, very similar.
And that,
and there's a sword, right?
And Rom is a space knight, and he was, if for those who don't know, Rom was actually, a humanoid alien, and his world was under attack. At least this is in the Marvel Comics backstory. I don't know how much of this they can use, but anyways, his world's under attack by these like dire wraiths, who are a certain color red that matches the certain color red that shows up in the Transformers: The Last Knight logo. Wait for it. And in order to battle them, he had to be transformed into a cyborg who looked more like a robot than.
I always thought he was a robot. Yeah.
So he's made a vow he will not restore himself to humanity until he's actually defeated these guys.
Right.
And there were other space knights, but the idea of like maybe he is the last one. Like these villains are so bad. It's a great theory about like that's how you introduce him to this wide audience. Is okay. Well, they're not. There are plenty of like robot-y kind of aliens out there, but they're not all Autobots or Decepticons. One of them is Rom, and they have to team up with him.
I could see that, like, in two more things that were in that article. One was that at the end of the last Transformers movie, he's got that sword that you see in the logo, and he goes off into space to find out, find whoever it belonged to. So that he could be looking for Rom, and he doesn't even know it yet. And then also, the color of his eyes was another clue. All Autobots, their eyes are blue, and all Decepticons are red, but in this poster of Optimus, his eyes were purple. So is that something, maybe a hint to the dire wraiths who can transform into other people?
Yeah.
Is that what we're looking at there?
What I will say with all certainty is never have any of us ever said of a Transformers movie, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Like, I'm interested in seeing that.
Yes, it is now a watershed moment in this franchise where I'm like, interesting. I am looking forward to this Transformers movie.
Yeah. For now, we'll see.
For now, yeah. But okay, so I already have my casting fanfic in mind. If this is Rom Space Knight, Liam Neeson, and I know it's almost a joke because Liam Neeson pretty much flipping do anything at this point, right?
Yeah.
But he was in Excalibur.
He was indeed.
He's a guy we know kicks ass. He's got gravitas. He was Qui-Gon Jinn, so he was basically a warrior knight.
I think he's too old. You
Well,
got to
he
think.
doesn't. It's just his voice. He's not running around in the suit.
I guess, but so.
Yeah, Nimoy was the Transformers villain.
No, but they're looking to spin it off into its own series, right? So,
well, maybe his voice changes when he gets in the suit. Then you go and you get some young actor to play him.
Right. Okay.